But first, your voice, your vote. Residents of East County's 50th Congressional District woke up to a new reality today. They no longer have representation in Congress. Good evening. I'm Steve Atkinson.
And I'm Kimberly Hunt in for Lindsay Pena. Congressman Duncan Hunter officially stepped down today after pleading guilty to one count of felony campaign fraud last month. And 10 News reporter John Horn is joining us now in studio. We immediately turn to who voters may pick to replace him, John.
Absolutely. And the holidays are over. It's the new year, so get ready. It's going to be a heated campaign leading up to that March 3rd primary. Our new 10 News Union Tribune scientific poll shows a Democrat leading a crowded field with two big-name Republicans in a virtual dead heat for the second spot. The top two vote getters, regardless of party, move on to the November runoff. Congressman Duncan Hunter hung on to his seat more than a month after pleading guilty to a count of campaign fraud. But his powers had been weakened long before he stepped down Monday.
For 2 years now, we've had a member of Congress who didn't serve on any committees, and that's where you really help your district, okay? For the past over a month now, we've had a congressman who couldn't vote.
Those privileges will be restored to the person who ultimately replaces Hunter in the 50th district. Our new 10 News Union Tribune scientific poll shows Democrat Amar Campanajjar leading the field with 26%. Household Republicans Darrell Issa and Carl DeMaio are in a close race for second at 21 and 20% respectively.
I think what this poll shows is that the 50th district is now returning to politics as usual.
Political analyst Thad Kauser noted that Republican votes add up to beat a Democrat, which would not bode well for Campanajjar should he make it to November's two-person runoff. In 2018, Campanajjar narrowly lost to Hunter, who was indicted about 3 months before the election.
Those Democrats uniting behind Amar Campanajjar looks very likely that he'll advance to November. But there are even more votes out there for Republicans.
And the new year brings new competition for those votes. With the state's primary moved up to March, analysts say they expect a barrage of advertising to begin now that the holidays are over. And the poll surveyed 618 people registered to vote in California. Of those, 512 were likely voters. And when it came to choosing a candidate to replace Hunter, respondents said their top issues were character of the candidate, border security, and holding the president accountable. John Horn, 10 News.
John, thank you. Governor Newsom has already said that a special election would not be called to fill Hunter's seat. We did check with Hunter's office, and we're told that the office will remain open and staff will continue to work on individual issues as before, but will not be advocating policy.